Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a fifth-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gains.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
In motion is Hill. Now Rattler gonna throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl with Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
Let's not forget, Mike, not too long ago, Russell Wilson was not only the face and one of the top superstars of the NFL, he was a bona fide Hall of Fame quarterback. So the talent and the resume, it's still there. He puts together one of those vintage performances we've seen throughout the years. This team's going to be hard to beat.
From the 23, here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 18.
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Wilson now, off the bootleg. In trouble, and down he goes. Carl Granderson getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. He'll look deep. Left sideline. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
that
32.
Is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And he'll take it on in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Giants.
New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Saints, nothing. Graham Gano to kick off
out
for
is
New
Gano
York.
after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and
the Saints
10
offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. This pass right side taken in by Cooks.
Complete.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Out of bounds,
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Matthew Hayball now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they'll bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's been a busy
That's
first quarter for him
good
so
for
far.
Saints.
His third catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a
gain of 11 on that
That's
one.
good
It's
for
good
a
for a
Saints.
Saints first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Good for another Saints.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. He'll run again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
End zone.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2 on the play.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
By Brian Burns.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints, a field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Eric Gray to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Slayton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6.
It's a gain of
Good
6.
Conversion on 3rd down.
First down, New York.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ground, here's Tracy. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now after the run, we get a smidge for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from New Orleans after this. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. He takes off. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Giants.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 5-yard
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the give, it's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I think that's one he's going to look at on film tomorrow and want back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the 1st down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your 1st foot down, drag the 2nd. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants go out to a 10-3 lead.
Saints 3. Graham Gano
now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. To return, it's Kendre Miller. Whoa! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more, and he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. Rattler now back to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's caught by Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Tyler Newman.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
3rd and long. Throwing is Rattler. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
And it was really the lack of production on 1st and 2nd down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till 3rd down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those 1st and 2nds and take the fight to the defense.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
Tracy, the ball carrier.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
From the gun, it's Wilson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Escaping to his left. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on third down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll try to run for it with Scattaboo. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 4
and with
yards.
this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's fourth down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
Kool-Aid McKinstry. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, it's Rattler. That one downfield for Cooks. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Olave is the motion man. Looking to throw. Rattler. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's Rattler. That is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now Russ Now a screen set up for Tracy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
Third and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. On second down, Russ. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton.
Wilson's pass.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
8 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. And more. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down. Is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play. And fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
Wilson's pass.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
4-yard pickup on the play.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Back to throw. Wilson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Saints 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From his end zone, it's Kendre Miller. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
McFadden on the tackle.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Now Wilson on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On third down, here's Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
yards on that pass play. First down, Giants.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
They go play action now. Wilson, left side in the hands of Neighbors.
Complete.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
Really nice
Giants.
throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop and falls incomplete.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Giants will extend their lead. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Miller now to return it. Wow. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Pass is caught by Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 5. Rattler now back to throw. To the left side into the hands of Olave. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Saints,
not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth
Deontay
down.
Banks on the coverage.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike.
Matthew
Points on this
Abel in
possession could have gone a
formation
long
for
way
New
towards
Orleans.
making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard
The
line.
Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Wilson will get this into the hands of Neighbors.
Wilson's
And that
pass
keeps him ahead of
complete
schedule.
to number
That's a
1,
first down
Malik
completion of
Neighbors.
7 yards.
A 7-yard
This is a great
pickup
example here of
brings
just
up
not
second
getting too
and 3
complicated
at
as
the
an offensive
32-yard
coordinator.
line.
Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And the RPO, that one is complete. And they'll whistle him
Wilson's
down,
pass
but not before he
complete
picks
to
up a first
Wandale
down
Robinson.
after a gain of
A
7.
gain of 7. First
Really nice
down,
timing on
New
that
York.
slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Wilson now going to keep it on the zone read. The
The quarterback
defense
keeps it
not
on the
fighting.
option.
They stay at home, and they
Taken
tackle
down
him
right at
for
the
no
line of
gain.
scrimmage. No
A
gain
lot
on
of
the play.
defense's
Brings up
strategy of
2nd
defending the
and
zone
10
read, Mike, is
at the
we
40-yard
want that
line.
quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, Wilson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Carl
Russell
Granderson
Wilson sacked.
in for the
A loss
sack.
of 8 yards.
It is a loss of
And
8.
it's
And now it's
third
3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down,
Wilson's
but it
pass
takes them across
complete
midfield
to Tyrone
down to the
Tracy.
40-yard line.
A gain of 27
They
on the
get
play.
the conversion on
First
3rd down. It was a
Giants.
gain of 27.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Pass complete to Neighbors.
Wilson's pass
And no
complete
chance to turn
Malik
and go.
Neighbors.
That one good for just
2
a
yards
couple.
on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Connects with his big tight end, Manhurts. And that's going to be a
Wilson's
first down.
pass
A
complete to
pickup
Chris
of
Manhurts.
9.
A gain of
As a
9
route runner,
yards.
once you identify
First down,
zone
New
coverage
York.
like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tracy, the
That's
ball
about all.
carrier.
These
Brought down
edge rushers,
right
they
at the
are
line of
judged by
scrimmage.
their sack totals,
No
Mike.
gain
They
on the
love to
play.
rush the passer.
2nd and 10
But they have responsibilities
at
in the run game as well.
27-yard line.
Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Wilson to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the
Wilson's
offensive
pass
lineman to the blocks there.
complete to number
No gain
29,
on that screen
Tyrone
pass.
Tracy.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. That is caught. What a
Wilson's
throw.
pass.
Malik
Neighbors.
Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Now, Gano
on
for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will extend this
Giants
3rd quarter
27,
lead.
Saints 3.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Shaheed now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Down at the 26.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of 2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
The Giants take over.
The Giants offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Russ. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
This is 3rd and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rattler. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Burns. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football.
Spencer Rattler.
And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
Brings up
Sometimes
down.
these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Rattler's pass intended for
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Saints will punt this one away. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd
The
down.
quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one.
First down.
That's good for a Giants first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
To throw again is Wilson. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. Still going. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead.
Saints 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Now Rattler gonna throw. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
the best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me, picks up a solid gain here on first down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A flag is down. It's a gain of a yard. But let's check the call. Easy for a lineman to get too far down the field with that wide receiver screen. So that time they caught it and the flag came out. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Olave is the motion man. Looking to throw. Rattler. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
Now he'll run it, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble.
That's good.
And give them a new set of downs.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the handoff, it's Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down
and 13.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
The play is a turnover on
You
down.
find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
DeMario Davis on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
And he'll get about 5.
Tyrone Tracy, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down
at the 39-yard line.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Neighbors in motion. And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Hit and as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
That's to Robinson. He's got it.
Wilson's pass.
14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And he will get into the end zone.
Devin Singletary.
Touchdown, New York. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Graham Gano
for the extra point. He's got it.
The kick
and the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
Giants 41, Saints 3.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Miller now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
The Saints
line.
offense ready to get back at it. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Rattler now back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Rattler's pass complete to number 41, Alvin Kamara. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
Complete to Jawan Johnson. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Throwing now is Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Rattler's pass.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The Saints lining up in punt formation
for New Orleans.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Giants take over
the Giants offense. And Russell Wilson set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he'll get forward for a couple.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. Alante Taylor on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Singletary. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down.
How would you like to
back
be
at the
this running back
29-yard
here?
line.
You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On third down, here's Wilson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Russell Wilson sacked.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
The Giants sending out their punter.
Formation for the Giants.
As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Saints take over.
The Saints offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off.
Matthew
After this,
in punt
punt
formation
team out,
for New Orleans.
ready to send this one away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away.
Fair catch.
And the receiver
Signal
with a fair
for
catch,
and
taken successfully.
The Giants take
and that's
over
where he'll
1st
turn it
and
over
10
to the offense.
At their own 25-yard
Malik
line.
Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive.
Devin Singletary,
That
the
one
ball carrier.
never got started.
Carl
Defensive
Granderson on
pressure
the
too
tackle.
much, and they drop
Tackle
him in the
made back at
backfield.
the 22-yard line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick
Wilson's
up 4
pass
and
complete
bring up
to
3rd
Devin
down.
Singletary.
Defensive
It's a
coordinators
gain of
preach
4.
all the time,
And
play
it's
pass
3rd
defense
down.
with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd, they need 8. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's now
And that's a
4th
great
down.
job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. And that defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, from New Orleans, we say goodnight.